Okay, so we're going to talk knit in lace. This is your basic knit in lace. You can get it in all different colours. You can get it where these tippy bits here are a different colour. You can get them where they're rainbow colours. You can get all sorts. If you have a look on the internet, you can see the variety. Alison does this knit in lace, and I have to say it's stunning when she does it. So this is the basic one. This is one that's got a ribbon attached to it. So it's got a polka dot ribbon attached to it, and you can see these edgy bits here are pink, but the main bit is white. This next one, I keep taking it out and looking at it, but I haven't yet used it. But look at that. That's got a glittery ribbon to it. That's upside down, with a cream knitting lace on it. As I say, you get all different types. I have used this one, and I've put, on this piece here, I have put some embroidery anglais onto it. So that gives it a different effect to the ribbon as well. This is obviously much softer, so if you're putting it, say, round an arm, it's really nice because it's nice and soft. The ribbon one is nice for the frilly pants that you have in some of Donna's designs. So I'm going to show you what to do with it. I'm going to use this a little bit because you need to use it from the wrong end. You need to go from well, it'll be around this way when I knit it in, but you need to go from this end rather than this end, and I don't want to cut my good stuff off. So I'm just going to use this piece for the time being. I'm also going to use the work that I'm doing at the moment. It's got lots of cables on it. I wouldn't normally put lace on something like this, but it's ideal for showing you. I can't remember how many stitches are on this. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 22, 41. So there's 41 stitches on this front. If I was going to put knitting lace on it, I would want a piece of lace that's got 41 holes in it, but I always turn the first bit round just to give me, I think, a nicer edge there. So I'd need 41 plus the one hole at either end gives me 43 holes. So it's a hole per stitch. It takes a little bit of getting used to how you hold the two bits together, and it is trial and error, and make sure you do it, check a couple of stitches before you do the whole row. You always do knit-in lace on a wrong side, with the wrong side facing. So your lace is on the right side. The right side of your lace needs to be pointing outwards. So if you can imagine the lace is going on, that's the right side of the lace, and obviously you want that to be facing outwards. So wrong side of lace to right side of garment. As I say, I always fold that first stitch in just to give it a little, just to give it a sort of nicer edge. The first couple of stitches take a little bit of getting used to, but once you're there, you're on the way. So you put your needle through your stitch as you would normally do, and then you put it through the hole. And then you just knit it and slip your stitch off. Next stitch. Next hole, next stitch, next hole, and so, and you literally just keep doing that. Next stitch, next hole, and you just keep doing that all the way across. If this was a patterned jumper, I would do this in knit stitch, because it's going to be underneath the lace anyway, so it wouldn't make any difference anyway. So you can see it's a bit awkward to start it off, but once you get going, I'm also knitting at a table, which, as I said the other day, I don't normally do, so it's like just, if I just show you now how this is coming out, you can see you don't really see the stitch. There's your stitches that you have put through. You don't see them because the lace sort of covers them up. But then there's your knit-in lace in your garment. When you get to the end of the row, on your last stitch, I would just turn it over, just so I've got that nice edge there. If this was a side seam and you were sewing it to something that had a side seam with a bit of lace on it, you could always just tack down the seams just to hold that together. But you don't have to. It works by not doing that as well. I hope that helps.